Hey guys, Paul here. Welcome back to the channel. So most of you may already know that 2023, both Tesla Model 3 and Model Y no longer come with the parking sensor around the car. But last night, I just got the latest update on my Tesla 2023 Tesla Model Y here, which didn't come with the parking sensor. The latest update is actually the Park Assist update, which is the 2023.6.9 software update, which the car will try to use the surrounding cameras to replace that parking sensor. So the camera will try to measure the distance around the car when you try to park the car in inches. So today I will test that new Park Assist function with the camera, with actually measuring tape, and we'll see how accurate or how far off it is for the Tesla newest update. And we'll see if Tesla can pull off this first attempt and then try to make it work, or Tesla will fail this first attempt. Let's go. Okay, now let's test it out. As you can see now, I'm in the garage with the wall on the side, on the right side, and then Model 3 on this left hand side. Let me try to back up the car. Here what it said, Park Assist unavailable. The right door pillar camera block or blind. So the first fail here, any side of the side pillar right here, the camera facing the wall like this, then the whole Park Assist will not work or will not activate. But then let me try to get the car out from the garage first. Okay, so my car is out of the garage right now, as you can see. I try to back up. See, no longer showing that Park Assist is not available. So I believe that sidewall was too close to that camera to read down. So let's try to back up. See, it sends that angle right here on the right, which is the entrance of the garage. So it sends Model 3 on this side right now. As you can see, that's the car right there. And there's a sensor right there showing. It doesn't show the inches until I think you try to like back up and park. So the sensor, the highlighting sensor, is moving closer to the middle of the car. That's this car right here, and the entrance of the garage on that side. Okay, as you can see, I put a tripod in the back. We'll see if it catches that tripod when we try to back up the car. I think it senses the tripod right now. You see the inches started when it gets to like 30 inches. Oh, it told me to stop already. Let me try to move forward a little. Sorry, I have to do slowly because I'm filming it at the same time. I don't want to crash my car. It started giving me a warning when it's 22, 20. Okay, let me stop 19 inch right here before it says stop. So 18 inches from that tripod, and then I will go out and measure it how far. So 18 inches, right? All right, let's go check it out. I don't even need the measuring tape, and I know this is way longer than 18 inches, but I'll measure it anyways. We'll see how far off is the sensor, because it was using this camera right here to measure distance to that tripod. Maybe I detect that box. Maybe we'll try to measure. You can see the box right there, and probably the bottom of the tripod right here, and we'll see. Okay, so I'm measuring with the bottom of the tripod first. Here, this is where like the furthest part of the car, and see how many inches it goes to here. It's 27 inches, like about 10 inches off from whatever the car is measuring. inside the display or inside the screen that was showing earlier. Now let's try to measure it from the box. Maybe it's closer, maybe it captured that box. Okay, so if I measure from that box over there, let me show you. It's pretty close actually. It's 20 inches from here to here, so it's like a couple inches off from the car's measuring. I don't think it's a box though. You know what? I will drive the car out, close the garage, and try to back up to the garage. This way it's one flat solid piece. Let's go try it out. Okay, let's try to drive all the way out and then close the garage. Alright, I'm all the way out right now. A little further. Let me close the garage real quick. Garage closed. Let's try again. It shouldn't be any excuse now because it's one flat panel. So we're just gonna measure from that. Now back up the car. It should capture soon. Oh. Let me turn the car a little so it's more flat. Right? Not even. That's not even. Okay, so that's, I think that's the part that's closest to. I'm gonna stop right here. It's like 18, 19. Let's see if it can go any further. And we'll stop. Oops, stop. My bad. We go again. I'll stop right there. 17, 16, 16. Okay, 16 inches, right? Let's go measure it. 16, 17, something like that. Should be close. So I would just measure the closest part to the car. It's not quite flat, so it's right here to the garage. I think right here to the garage right there, and see how far. I'll show you how far. Okay, so here it is. So this is actually the closest part because the car is a little bit in the angle. So this is the closest part, and here's the measurement. It's about 19 inches, which is really close. I was impressed. So as we can see, it was 16 or 17, so it's like an inch off, couple inches off from what it can read, which is pretty awesome. Alright, now we know the backup with the flat surface like this. It's pretty accurate. Let's try to measure if I'm going forward with the front closer to the garage and then stop. So I turned the car around and we will try to use that front camera and then measure the distance between the car and my garage door right there. It should be more challenging now because you see how far the camera is to the bumper to read how far the bumper to the car is gonna be. I mean how far the garage door to the bumper of the car is going to be. Alright, let's go. Try it. Okay, let me angle the car a little and then turn so it's more even surface. Alright, 30. So this side is closest, as I can see from here. 22. I'll stop here before it says stop. So it's 17. I'll put 17 just like last time. 17. I'll measure the closest part of the car to the garage. Let's go. Wow. I don't have to measure it yet. Look how far it is from the car to the garage, the front bumper. That is have to be more than 17. Alright, let me actually measure it with the measuring tape and I'll show you. Alright, so I put down the measuring tape and measure it. This side of the car actually closest to my garage door, and the car measures 17 inches, and the actual distance is actually, let me see where the car stops, right here, about 39 to 40, about 40 inches from my garage. That's like almost half off. Like I mentioned before, it's more challenging for the car to measure the distance of the object in front of the car right now, because it uses the camera on the top right here. You can see the camera here. It's trying to read where the front of the car is and the closest object to the front of the car. So that's why I said it's a lot more challenging than the back. Let me show you the back. See, because the back, the camera is just right here underneath, I mean on top of the license plate, right there. So it's much more accurate. It makes more sense to be more accurate for the back, but for the front, it's kind of failed it. Hopefully, they'll try to find a way to make a better judgment on how far the object is to the front of the car. I just drove off from the house real quick. Just wanna see if it could measure like a sidewalk, but as you can see, it's randomly just said park exit unavailable with no explanation at all. Okay, now disappear now. You can see, let's see, I can measure my car with that car in the front, right there. I'm gonna crash with that car, and it said park exits unavailable. Okay. Oh well, didn't go really well on the first attempt here from Tesla. Really interesting. I'm not sure why it was not available. I'll try again. Okay, now let's try to get as close as possible to the trash can. See if it's gonna be unavailable again. There. I don't know why. See that? It sees the object, but then it won't show the park assist. It won't warn you how close you are to a trash can. So yeah, still work to do, Tesla, but good try. Better nothing at all. It was fun testing that new park assist function on my 2023 Tesla Model Y, but as you can see, if I were to try to parallel parking somewhere with the car real close to the front, and the camera doesn't really read like how close is the car in the front to my car, I will probably hit that car. So it was a good attempt for Tesla, try to fix the issue of parking sensor that it didn't include in the newer car. It's probably purely just cost issue, I think, with the newer car, because they dumped the price a lot, as all of you know, and now they're trying to use the camera to replace that parking sensor, and it works better in the back because, you know, the camera is closer to the rear bumper, but it's a lot more work to do for the front forward camera to measure the object in the front. But I think the first attempt is failed. Hopefully Tesla will come out with a better version of park assist soon, and hopefully the newer version will fix all of those issues that you saw today. Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. Don't forget to click like if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel and for future content, and don't forget to check out new merch just right below this video. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.